I watched our HOA president bolt cut my Jeep's steering wheel lock and climb into the driver's seat. She had no idea the unmarked vehicle belonged to a federal state drug task force, or that I had 15 minutes of dashcam footage already uploading to secure servers. I'd lived in Riverside Glen Estates for 8 years. My driveway held 3 vehicles: my personal sedan, my wife's SUV, and the department-issued Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep stayed parked most weekends, covered in a weatherproof tarp, locked with a club-style steering lock, standard protocol for tactical vehicles in residential areas. Linda Hartwell became HOA president 6 months ago. She'd been issuing violations for minor infractions: trash cans visible after noon, mailbox paint half a shade off. Last month, she cited 3 families for unapproved vehicle storage. She'd been eyeing my Jeep for weeks. Friday afternoon, I watched from my home office window. Linda marched up my driveway with bolt cutters and a tow truck authorization form. She cut through the steering lock in 90 seconds. Then she climbed in and started photographing the interior, opening the glove box, checking under seats. She called her husband. "It's empty. No registration. I'm claiming it as abandoned property under Section 12C. I stepped outside. Linda jumped, then waved the HOA bylaws at me. "This vehicle violates parking regulations. It's been immobile for 30 days. I'm authorizing removal." I asked her to step out. She refused, citing her authority as president. My phone rang. "Lieutenant Harris, my task force supervisor. The Jeep's tamper alert had triggered at headquarters." I put him on speaker. Linda's face went white when Harris identified himself. He explained that cutting the lock constituted tampering with law enforcement equipment. Opening the vehicle without a warrant was illegal search. Attempting to claim government property was theft. The Jeep was assigned to joint federal-state operations. It carried specialized tracking and monitoring systems. Every second of her break-in was recorded and transmitted. Harris read her the relevant statutes: federal property interference, up to $5,000 fine; attempted theft of government assets, potential felony. The HOA bylaws she'd cited specifically exempted law enforcement vehicles in Section 4B, Paragraph 3. She'd never read past page 2. Linda stammered about not knowing. Harris wasn't interested in excuses. He arrived 20 minutes later with 2 federal agents. They photographed the damaged lock, took Linda's statement, and issued her a citation. The Department of Justice sent a bill for $3,200 to cover the lock replacement and administrative processing. The HOA board held an emergency meeting and removed her as president within 72 hours. Now my Jeep sits in the same spot, with a new lock. Linda crosses to the other sidewalk when she sees me. Sometimes karma doesn't wait for the universe. Sometimes it just needs 15 minutes of dash cam footage. What rules have you seen backfire spectacularly? Drop your stories below.